He's gonna take you back to the past to play the games and suck. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten or the roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
Before there was Rambo and the Terminator, there was Dirty Harry, which made Clint Eastwood into one of the original badass action stars from the modern era. Now, of course, because the movie was rated R, it got made into an NES game. And while the movie was Dirty Harry, the game was straight up filthy. Now, there existed 5 Dirty Harry movies, so the game doesn't follow any specific one of the storylines, it kind of invents its own. The title screen opens with the classic line from Sudden Impact.
Go ahead. Make my day.
And that does make my day, because it sounds pretty good. Too bad everything after that goes downhill. It's like cutting the brake lines on a dump truck, and then it crashes into a sewage treatment plant. But the dump truck was actually full of to begin with. Oh, just listen to that music. Sounds like someone was beat to death with a synthesizer. It's a symphony of electronic farts. When you press start, you'll be given the option of starting from the beginning or entering a password, specifically for level 2 or 3. There's only 3 levels. Well, that's good. How bad could this be? Stupid question. Start the game and you're immediately ganged up on by 2 while another rains Molotov cocktails down on you. Though I do like the little pose Harry does when he gets hit. That's great. Looks like something Elvis would do. When you beat them up, 2 more guys come out. Geez, is there any city with this much crime? The whole city is trying to murder a police officer in broad daylight. I can't even get past the first screen without losing a life. Oh, maybe because you have to hit A and B together to jump. Because why make the controls easy to use? I mean, if you're gonna have diarrhea, you might as well splatter the toilet seat while you're at it. I walk in these buildings and there's snakes all over, just slithering it up. Oh, geez, Alice Cooper left his damn snakes all over the place. Why are there snakes in the apartments anyway? I mean, sure, the main villain in the game is named Anaconda, but why do they have to take it so literal? It's not like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat actually throws scorpions at people. Come on, I'm a cop, not animal control. There's also rooms with laser floors and this big if you get close, he punches you straight across the room. And bullets bounce right off him. So, tons of snakes, psychotic citizens, and a giant bulletproof enemy. Like, what the is wrong with this place? Alright, well, I don't know what I'm doing, so let's check the manual. Okay, you can kick by pressing up and B, which also opens the crates. That makes sense, I guess. You can also use crowbars to break into closed apartments, but be careful, because they can only be used once. Who ever heard of disposable crowbars? Are they actually made of crows? And by the way, the health power-ups are chili dogs. Who does he think he is, Sonic the Hedgehog? You can also jump on the small boxes on the floor to find ammo, money, bombs, and bags of cocaine. Dude, it's an NES game where you're collecting bags of cocaine! Sure, it happened in Narc, but that whole game was like an anti-drug statement. Here, you're just collecting cocaine! Finally, after stopping and kicking everything in sight, you pick up a flashlight which allows you to see in the sewers later in the game. I also ran into this guy who doesn't do anything, he just flips a coin. I tried shooting him, I tried kicking, I tried punching him, but guess what? You have to jump right on him, and then you get his clothes. What, you never jumped on a complete stranger and instantly switched clothes with them? So now Dirty Harry turns into John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. Oh, and on the back of the game, they have the screenshots for both the Travolta and Elvis poses, because they knew it was awesome. Oh, and the giant guy? I guess you can walk past him now because you're wearing a disguise. Then there's this lady who gives you some extra lives. That's great and all, but there's no reason to come in here other than that. Why go through all that if it's not going to progress the story? And who cares about the extra lives? Because soon I die anyway. This game is yet another one of those where the do I go kind of games. I ran around for 20 minutes like a chicken with its head cut off and barely accomplished anything. Well, luckily there's an infinite lives code. Yeah, it's cheap, but it. So the password to get infinite lives is Clyde. Clyde is the orangutan from another Clint Eastwood film, Every Which Way But Loose. So I guess the developers were big Clint Eastwood fans, but a better way to honor him would have been to make a game that doesn't suck. So anyway, the infinite lives should make the game easier, but it doesn't. Look at how agile Harry is. I mean, he could be in the Olympics. He jumps 10-foot gaps from ladders and hops along rooftops. Imagine Clint Eastwood moving like that in real life. After smashing everyone's apartment again and parkouring through most of San Francisco, I hit the first sewer section. It's filled with rats, roaches, and remote-control cars, a little reference to the fifth film, The Dead Pool. The sewer has a real electrical problem too, because there's open wires that'll fry Harry if he touches them. You run around like a rat in a maze, hitting switches and looking for a way out. It's tedious as hell and takes forever. But then again, all horrible games need to have sewers because that's where they belong. Okay, we're finally here. We get to fight the boss. The boss is easy. You just keep shooting and dodging his shots until he dies. But wait, that's not it. There's still more? So that was only a mini boss. I've been on this level for almost half an hour and it's still going. You could beat other games in that time. So you shimmy across electric wires, go into an alley, and boom, another boss fight. He's also easy. Just get to the roof and shoot him. And yeah, of course, there's still more. Go into the building, find the gas mask, which lets you go into the poisonous gas rooms. So let's check out what's in here. Huh, nothing good. What? How do I get out? I'm stuck? There's no way out? Oh, you gotta be me. This right here is one of the most notorious U's I've ever seen. The dreaded ha 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 room. It's literally a dead end. The only option you have is to reset the game. Okay, get the flashlight, jump through the alleys, get through the stench sewers, fight the bomb guy, fight the gun guy, get the gas mask, avoid the ha-ha room, and finally make it to the final sewer. And this one's red for some reason. Guess like it's taking you to hell. Alright, so I get to this door and for whatever reason I can't open it. Did the game glitch? Oh, and I can't go back because this other room is filled with water. And also I can't jump to the platform from the pipe. This game does not want me to beat it. And just to remind you, this whole thing is only the first level! I am not playing level 1 again, so let's check out some passwords. Misty gets you to level 2, and Bird gets you to level 3. So apparently they're both obscure Clint Eastwood references. Misty is a reference to the film Play Misty for Me, and Bird is a biopic that Eastwood directed about a jazz saxophone player. Well, is this Dirty Harry the game, or is it Clint Eastwood the game? So anyway, level 2 starts and it's just a normal linear stage. No rooms, no alleys, no dead ends. Why wasn't the first stage like this? It's not great, but it's at least a normal side-scrolling level. This part here is actually kind of cool. You kick a barrel into the water and shoot it to kill the guy. That's pretty neat. But of course, there's this whole platform jumping portion. Because why not push these broken controls to the absolute test? Once again, I'm stuck. I can't figure out how to get across. I think I have to jump on the box, but it, my patience is dead from level 1. So let's try level 3, Bird. So Harry takes a boat, which I assume happened in the second level. According to the manual, the last level's on Alcatraz, which is a reference to the third movie, The Enforcer. It's another linear level, but this time they brought out the big guns, literally. Everyone's shooting at you, and it's damn near impossible. How was anyone supposed to play this? This game was made in 1990, for kids. Why make a 20-year-old R-rated movie into a video game? Why make a dead-end room? Why reference a bunch of other Clint Eastwood movies as passwords? Not to mention there's a fourth password, Gunny. It's Eastwood's character from Heartbreak Ridge. And guess what it does? Nothing. Supposedly, the password exists, however, it wasn't programmed to activate any part of the game. Such a missed opportunity. Not just the Gunny password, the whole game. Imagine what this game could have been. A level like Hogan's Alley where you shoot bad guys, a car chase level through the hilly streets of San Francisco, even a motorcycle level like from the movie Magnum Force. Hell, there's even an unused motorcycle sprite in the game code. So then you reach Mount Caca, which is basically just a mountain of pixelated. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know what I'm jumping on. I don't know what's going on. I've made it as far as I can go. I'm sorry, but a man's got to know his limitations. I'm out of patience, and this game is out of luck. I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, I'll tell you the truth. In all this excitement, I kinda lost track myself. But being this is a Konami Justifier, the most powerful light gun in the world, and would blow your label clean off, you gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Punk!